Okay, YouTube's Twitch stream has started. YouTube as well. Just checking the sound. Twitch has sound to it. Oh, again, I didn't test it, the subscription overlay and stuff. And YouTube has some problems with loading the video. What? That is not intended. Anyway, in the meantime, I will check the alerts. Send test alert. And I can see the sound. Awesome. And YouTube is live. Now it's all good. Okay. So technical part is behind. Now I can grind my way to your record score. Yesterday I had at least 2 runs into 2.6 million. Those 2 I have finished. I was going to make a video from one of them, but I had not enough time. Also, it's not that important of a video, considering the fact it's pretty much the same score I had like 2 weeks ago, 2.615. Oh, Chaz, amazing. But in that video, I had super high score in the first 5 minutes of the game. Like at minute 5 I was above 830, which is cool. And then I fell behind after that, which is weird. I was going to look into why that has happened, but I will be doing that after I will produce the video, basically. Or while I will be producing the video. Don't really like this start. Yeah, I will restart this. The chests are suboptimal. They are sort of acceptable, but still pretty bad. But what will make me restart that is the fact that Magnet is outside of the play area that I spent time in with my strategy. These ones are also pretty bad chests. They are, again, acceptable, but those are the worst chests you can have. But the Magnet is in a playable area, and that means I will cross them while doing my general tactics, general navigation through the map. And that makes this run more interesting. Yeah, I will go for Octarine Core. It's way worse than the second level of Specialist Array, but it's like locking. By picking it, I'm also locking the inventory with one additional item. So I will have Octarine Core in the end game. That's one bonus, and another bonus is that so basically to have early Handa, I need to lock the inventory, having Crystallis and Phylactery in that inventory. So I need basically 4 more items on top of those 2, the parts of Handa. Or another way to do it is to get super lucky. Okay, this is super similar spawn of chest for the game that I restarted like a few minutes ago. But this time I have Magnet that is in my play area. So I will pick that Magnet. To be honest, I might try today doing more restarts, because I have feeling that location of the first chests and how fast I am getting into the corridor has huge influence over where I end up points wise for the first minute, and level, which is more important for like snowballing effect. The better will be my start, the better will be my mid game, and so on and so forth. Okay. This is awful spread. Yeah, mess up on the skeleton. I don't like my skills. Abilities, sorry. Again, suboptimal spawn. Okay, let's go for ideal spawn of chests. The record that I said yesterday, the high score that I said yesterday was 2.615 millions. It had an ideal set of chests, basically. Like in the game that I just restarted now because I was blinking and talking and start and stuff. Okay, let's not be too rush with restarts. I want an ideal spawn of chests. I want to try the games with that only. Or at least close to ideal. Not close to the worst spawn of chests, but close to ideal. Almost. Just second chest on the other side of the map. Okay, these are a lot of restarts. Yeah, this is ideal spawn of the chests. Like, there is no better spawn. Except the mirrored one on the other side. But that one is not better. That one is equal to this one. And on top of that, magnet is in the playable area, where I would be. Okay, this magnet was weird, but okay. Thank you. It will help me actually to get level 3. But the sad part is that I don't have magic missile. And in these circumstances, Kaya is especially good. God, no, I will go specialist, sorry. Because Mortimer Kisses is right now my main ability to kill monsters. And Kaya does significant improvement into that Mortimer. Okay, I'm again level 4 and 4. Yeah, the problem is with the 2 levels into Mortimer. Like, you are not farming first minute with high level of Mortimer. There is not enough skeletons basically for it to be effective. Quite low HP as well, and I messed up with the... Oh, good. With the one of the skeletons. Do I pick up this magnet? No, I will leave it for later. For like 2:30 or something. This game didn't start it well, but I already see second magnet, which makes me believe that there will be more magnets in this game, which is not always true. I'm not going to reroll here. Kaya is alright. Level 2. Oh, there is one more magnet on the right. So. And I'm over 105,000 points before minute 2. I'm going to reroll now because level 3 magic missile is not as good as level 2 upgrade. I will spend just half of my HP into this Roshan, because I might need to walk through the masses of skeletons. Sorry. I will take Phylactery, even though I feel that Kaya could be a better choice right now, right before minute 230, where the tons of skeletons should be spawned. But again, Phylactery will be locking the slot I need in the end game. I will be rerolling here. I need Mortimer right now. This is a super promising game. Could be even more promising than the one I had yesterday, which actually was super good till the certain moment, and that certain moment was like minute 5 or minute 6. I didn't do precise analysis yet, but at minute 5 I was above reroll. Oh, Mortimer is maxed out. Okay, I could have taken the Chain Frost, to be honest. And the wave of skeletons has finished. I will go pick up the... summon the boss. Oh god, I got magnet. I wanted to pick up another magnet when I will come back, but having pick up magnet in the middle of this walk, I will probably wait with the next magnet for minute 4 to start, basically. So I will kill few skeletons and move to that another magnet. Or I don't know, it's pretty far outside of the corridor. I will be picking up this chest. It's in the way of a great farming spot, so I will have to pick it up. My main focus right now should be skeletons and not the items, build up of the items. That next one I might be trying to avoid, actually. The game forcing me to leveling up Chain Frost is rather unfortunate circumstance, but this is what I have in this game. I'll go pick up as much as possible around here, around this chest. There is a lot of loot here, but it's blocked with the chest. I will spend... Wow, I hoped that Roshan will die already outside of the screen, and now I can't see it. Or can I? Or another magnet, amazing. It's like not the perfect magnet right now, but there is a lot of loot on the left behind the chest. And it will be wasted if I will spend too much time outside. So where we are at... Okay, we are pretty not good actually, points wise. But is there any but? Yeah, this is most probably because I have no World Chasm artifact, or for some other reasons. The lack of Octarine core could be the problem as well, as that decreases, or rather increases amount of Mortimers I can execute during minute 4. I will anticipate the boss on the right here. I still need 2 more Russians to finish the Handa. And on top of that, those Russians should be like sort of lucky, as I need crystals from the first pick. I could be spending rerolls on that, as I still have 2. and probably will be sure if I'm getting Aghanim on Chain Frost or not after this boss. Yep, so I have 2 rerolls, right? I really want to go to the left and pick up the magnet there. Maybe after I will... during the 15 seconds pause between current. Okay, no crystal is for me in this game, apparently. And that means most probably I'm going to restart the game. Let me pick up that magnet and wait for minute 7. I'm not going to wait for a 15 seconds pause between 6:15 wave and 7:15. But what I'm going to do is just evaluate my points at minute 7, which is supposed to be 1.2 million in like a good record run. And here I don't think I will have it, as I'm not having Handa during the current wave. So there is nothing extraordinary that can be happening right now. Although 50,000 points behind the schedule is not that bad. I will proceed with this game. I can still do 2.6 millions. I will have Handa from the next Roshan, which is not that important at the timing of 7:45, because this wave of Ogres and Satyrs will finish already. But I have World Chasm Artifact maxed out already. I just picked up the magnet. That probably helped me a bit to keep up with the score. I was like around 50,000 behind the target all at minute 5, I believe. And I still 50,000 points behind. I also saved 2 chests, which didn't end up being an early Handa for me. Sorry, we'll just ban the advertisement chat on Twitch. What I was talking about? So yeah, I did left 2 chests on the floor before, which is not the best description of what happened. I think I do have like at least one, probably 2 extra items. And yeah, I'm not having Trident. Now this run is not that important. My YouTube main PC doesn't show the comments. I will fix this with a refresh. Hello Simon, thank you. I will have a great stream. I hope you reach the 0.7 million today. Thank you. I also hope for that. And if last week, after discovering the mechanics behind disappearance of the on the floor loot, I was able to hit 2.5 million consistently. Yesterday on the stream, I managed to hit 2.6 million runs 2 times. Which is great. I hope I will at least repeat it today, and I already have... Like, previous run actually was pretty good. The only problem with it was itemization, but like again, I was just 50,000 points behind the 2.675 million run at minute 6, 7 and I believe 8. Okay, I didn't check the 8 one, so 6 and 7. 5, 6, 7. Which means I'm hitting the targets pretty consistently for 3 minutes after the minute 5. which means if I will hit the lucky game, I will be able to extract a lot from it. Yeah, thank God I didn't miss these big skeletons, because I was on the brink of it. I will do Specialist Array now, unfortunately, because I believe that Magic Missile is still super important before 230, more important than Mortimer right now, even though Mortimer is like getting its efficiency, gaining its efficiency with the increasing amount of skeletons that are appearing right now on the screen. But I still think I will be better off through this time with Specialist Array boosting the Magic Missile to the max. Yeah, it also doesn't do anything bad to Mortimer's Kisses, but it's definitely worse for Mortimer Kisses than Kaya. Welcome back to the stream, Black Rain. Good morning, I just had a 2.2 million run. Well done! Too bad I didn't have Trident. Yep, I know that feeling. And I lost a lot of points between minute 6 and 7. Okay, this is not because of the Trident. I don't think you should have Trident at that point. Was you forced like to run through the map because of the boss at those minutes? Yeah, those minutes are pretty important, honestly. Yeah, we'll have to go with Chain Frost here, as now I'm a bit upset I don't have Kaya. But yeah, I wouldn't be that upset if I would have Mortimer's Kisses level 5, honestly. Like I am right now. Those are healing from 2 taps, all the skeletons, which is great. And level 7 should still be killing with 2 taps. Yep, 2 taps. But with Kaya, level 7 is 1 tapping the skeletons. So Mortimer level 8 at 3-minute mark, which is not good sign. I don't have... Oh, I have a Chain Frost investment. Yeah, that explains a lot. And I don't have pickup radius item, which is bad. The boss is pretty sad. I mean, the boss is fun, but location of it is pretty sad. There is a magnet on the top, but again, I don't feel like the game was good before this. I have Chain Frost level 3 already, so that's a lot of empty investment. Yeah, I will run towards that boss. Or shouldn't I? I need like 30 seconds to cross the map, so I will be there at 4-minute mark. I won't be in the corridor. The magnet is on the right side, so to pick it up without pickup radius item, I will have to do extra moves. Yeah, this is a restart. I don't think this is possible to recover. The boss spotted top and I was in the lower right corner. Yep, makes sense. Every run I lose a lot of points between 6 and 7. And minute 7 I have 1 million or under 1 million. Yeah, that is not good. I mean, if you are aiming at like 2.4, 2.3 million runs, that is acceptable. But if you're aiming at like 2.7, 2.6, this is like no good at all. I don't think you will consistently hit the 2.5 million run if you're 1 million. If you're under 1 million at 5. Don't know if that's important. I get more points if I max track instead of chain frost. Okay, that is super weird. That is super weird. I would love to see that. If you are like recording the videos, feel free to share them on the Reddit, for example, for Nest of Thorns. I would love to see that. But again, if what is important for me is not that you are hitting higher scores. I want to see higher scores than the ones I recorded with Chain Frost. So I do have records in the table. Oh, by the way, I didn't update the public table. Let me do it right now, actually. I will copy everything and I will paste it into the publicly shared one. Yeah, I basically have two tables. One for myself, where I'm like experimenting with stuff. And another is the copy, where which one I'm sharing with the public. Okay, and I updated the public one with the latest data from mine. So yeah, what is important is the amount of points you get like within the minutes with different builds. What is not important is that like if I am playing a certain build, have more points than someone else, than myself. So if somebody will publish on the YouTube video, or maybe even few, ideally few, because like one example could be not enough statistically. If someone will put a video on YouTube where they like score more points consistently with different build, I will be considering testing that, switching to that, and maybe and using it. Like if something is working better than what I have, I will be obviously super interested in that. If something is working worse than what I am doing, but better than... Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's working better. It doesn't matter for me if it's working better for you. It is important for you, obviously, because again, you are the one who decides what is fun and what you want to do. But I'm rather focused on performance in this case. And for me, it is important that some strategy is working better than the strategy I'm using. I don't know what to do with this game. This doesn't sound... Yeah, I will be restarting it. This is not the game for Magic Missile, obviously. And this is not the game for Mortimer, clearly. But still, do you also have the Aegis upgrade +2? And still you only have 1 life. If you die 2 times, it's over. So it's a bug. Yep, this bug is still present. This was ideal spawn of chests, but Magnet was outside of the playable area. I believe sometimes the Aegis is working just fine. And yesterday in the stream I have noted when I died that there were 2 grave stones. And basically I think that is the way to define if your Aegis bugged out or not. If you have 2 grave stones, obviously your Aegis triggered 2 times. It might be just a visual issue, but I think that is the telling if your Aegis bugged out or not. Oh, this was a great start, except this track from Bounty Hunter. But again, Magic Missile is good enough for early game, so I don't care about second skill anymore. Anything to down the inventory, will be fine. Okay, these... I'm out of rerolls. Phylacteries, not super good. But the fun part, I had level 3 before 30 seconds mark. That is crazy, I think. Crazy good. 20 more kisses. And probably with physical build you can't go up to 2.6 million. Yeah, I don't know, physical build is not... like... Physical build is not optimal. I don't have any predictions, obviously, how high you can go. But yeah, it's nowhere near the possible 2.7 millions, which I'm pretty sure are possible. Okay. Okay, I will proceed playing this until the failure, basically, with the items or the skill, like here. Magnet was outside of the playable area. I have a friend who has 2.2 million run with physical build. Yeah, the another problem with physical build is that I don't see how, like, how you can build design of the game to make people play physical build. Like, I've heard from one of the viewer the idea to make like separate leaderboards pure hero, which is resolving problem of like playing other heroes for like high score runs. In the meantime, I can see how that is applicable for physical builds, because if I will be going to play Kez or this, how it's called, Vengeful Spirit, I will still go for the same set of skills. It doesn't matter what is like the abilities of that hero, it doesn't matter what is the... I will go with Magic Missile, it's more important right now. Yeah, the Chain Frost, Magic Missile, Mortimer Kisses, and obviously Track are like required skills. Like, there is nothing better than them. One is better, obviously some of them are better before minute 6, others are better after minute 6. Track is important for itemization. So they all have purpose, and there is nothing that can replace that purpose with better performance, right? So picking the hero doesn't matter. That could be changed, obviously, but I like, it's hard for me to imagine how to change that. How to change the physical skills so they will be comparable to this projectile gameplay performance-wise. And yeah, it all comes to this pattern where the cycle, I would say, where you basically there is a limit to monsters on the map, so the only way to farm more is to kill them faster. So they spawn, they walk as close to you as you can kill them, and then you kill them. And having a melee, like physical build, is all melee skills, except like a dagger or I don't know, the bat, for example. But bat is like not a damage, it has no damage output to my understanding. And like, because of most of them are melee skills, you basically add a lot of unwanted time into like part of this cycle where they, after they spawn, they walk up to you to be killed. What can be done, for example, is like making the monsters that are hard to kill with projectile build. But that is a drastic change, and the problem is that you will basically, most probably, kill the projectile build. as it will be like pretty hard to survive with the projectile build. So again, it's like very complicated state where you have to balance out thing that is clearly not suited for high score runs in the way the game is working right now, and obviously at least comparatively nerf the part that is like suited for the way the game is working right now. Welcome to the stream, Lucas Fernandez. Do you think all monsters despawn? Yeah, I think all monsters despawn when they outside of your screen at certain range. Thank you for the follow, Dandy. God, give me a second. Mier on Twitch. All the monsters despawn when they are outside of the screen. This is mechanics that was created to basically avoid many things. Like, if you're running towards one direction, everything that is behind is like not part of the game anymore. So this is the main reason why the spawn is existing. Importantly, I think when the monsters are despawned, if they are of the type that is allowed right now to be respawned, they might respawn with the previous health, or just like copy of them will be respawned. And for example, to my knowledge, there are two types of monsters, which are big skeletons and big satyrs. First spawns at 1 minute 10 mark, and other spawns at 2 minute mark. And it seems like game only allows them to be respawned during those like moments, not even seconds, but literally moments when they spawn. So if they despawn, they are not respawning, and yeah, that is the more important part. All the monsters are despawning, but most of them are allowed to respawn, except these two. Then Demir says, "Have a nice run. Your YouTube videos are inspiring." Awesome, thank you. Do you think that you can have more monsters on the screen with a higher resolution in the game, like 4K? No, you don't. You can test it in the first 15 seconds of the game, where on Echelon 8 you will see 8 skeletons, and if you, as long as you are not killing them, no more skeletons will appear. The best way to test that is with Kez, because you might literally avoid killing the skeletons. And I did that testing on one of the live streams back in the days. Only big satyrs and big skeletons. Oh, okay, so you're talking about respawning. Respawning seems like not working for... Oh, yeah, I forgot to add about that. So respawns wouldn't be triggered for example, at minute to 15, the wave of skeletons ends, and basically game doesn't allow respawning of the skeletons at that point anymore. So you can see some leftover skeletons left on the screen, and you can kill them. But at 3:15, sorry, the wave of zombies starts, and game allows to respawn zombies. Or spawn zombies, it doesn't matter. Respawn, spawn is the same thing here. And basically, if you kill skeletons and collect... You can kill skeletons and collect drops from them, or you can run from them. They will despawn by the mechanics of age of the map, radius of despawn or whatever. And they won't respawn anymore because their wave has ended. So when you're on the edge of important points-wise wave, it is important to like finish up everything that was spawned and then move further. And I'm doing it quite often through in my games. Welcome back to the stream, Everard. It's always nice to see you. Present, as always. Thank you for that. And yeah, don't forget to press like on the YouTube. I do I? Or I don't? I don't have Kaya, so yeah, I will save the reroll here. I really want to level up Mortimer right now. It is good timing for Mortimer, but like I'm down to 2 rerolls. And like, yeah, I really want to have those. No magnets for me in this game, and no pickup radius item, unfortunately. 3:30 at 3 minutes 15. Oh, magnet. If only I could seen this magnet a few seconds before. As I am a bit wasting my time right now. I went to the top to collect all the drops, as they might have despawned while I walk up to the boss. Okay, we'll have to stay here. And that might cost me some timings returning back into the corridor for 4-minute mark wave. Shouldn't be super bad. But yeah, I'm like clearly not in the best position here. I really wanna pick up some cheese right now. Oh wow, amazing. Just dropped one for me, the game cares about me. Oh, I didn't pick up the one on the right. I am going to pick up this chest because I do really need to get into this corridor right now, as there is a lot of drops there. It will be spawning there even more, unfortunately. How am I doing? 6:15 at 4:30 is decent. I think I'm missing a lot of loot right now because of no pickup radius, no magnets during this 4-minute wave. They will be collecting all the loot. I also wasn't focusing much on the mini-boss, but it's almost dead, at least first form of it. Okay, lack of pickup radius also allows me to navigate more free around the chest spawns. Thank you, Dende. You're welcome. Thank you for being on the stream. So I had like 750 at minute 5, right? Let's see. Oh, there is a magnet. Do I want to pick up that magnet right now? I don't think so, to be honest. I think I have collected most of this stuff. I might collect this magnet, as I will be waiting for the boss spawn on the top. What am I am still missing the pickup radius, right? Yeah, this is a huge problem at this point in the game. And I'm still missing the Crystallis for Kanda, and I need like 4 items, so basically 4 Roshans to like even have a chance to finalize Handa, and in most cases this will be just... Okay, the boss is on the other side of the map, so I'm not going to check if that will be working. I'm already behind on scores. Not like super critical, but decent amount of score was lost. the item build in particular is far from perfect, especially for like crossing the map. Pickup radius there is super helpful and super important. And yeah, crossing the map is not fun anyway. Welcome back to the stream, finger up. If the first mini boss... Give me 2 seconds. Welcome back to the stream, Bogdan. Boop, boop, boop. So, where we've been. If the first mini boss were tanky bosses, will this stop you from high score record? No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, like first boss, most of them are working just fine. The meatball is the best one, and the other 3 are pretty bad for the first mini boss. Like you can kill meatball like sometimes before minute 4, sometimes before minute like 4:15, 4:30, and that is amazing. All other bosses, you either spawn them and lure them into the corridor and kill them like close to 5:30, like sometimes 6-minute mark. The archers, you can like completely ignore them, or if they are close, you spawn them, you kill like 1 archer, or at least like deal some damage to that archer, and you return to the corridor. And after 4:45 ends, the wave of skeletons ends, and you go kill the archers before minute 5:30 or like minute 6, like basically before the next boss. So they are archers, and 2 golems are pretty much the same. For high score run games, I mean. Yep, that's it for the first bosses. I'm trying real hard, but can't get past 2.1 million score. How do you do it? What timestamps and locations? You can see on the left of the video there, on the table. That is the table I'm using for like aiming at 2.7 million run, or like 2.6 and more. You can check in the description of the video, there is a link to the Google Sheet which you can copy, and there is a run for there is a table, and there is a lot of tables, but there is a similar table to the one you can see here, and to the right of it there are runs that are happened. This is virtual table. This is something I compiled and I think is possible. I'm pretty sure it's possible, and something I aim at. But to the right of that table, there is other runs that actually happened, and one of them is like for 2.386 score, and you can check that one and aim at the numbers that you see in that run. Or to the right of it, there is 2.399 run. You can use that one as your targets and basically try to meet those. What did the table mean? So there are 2 rows, it's called, no, the rows, columns. First column is time, which is like 1 minute mark, 2 minute mark, 3 minute mark, and so on. And second one is like amount of score you have or you should have at this time. So at minute 1 you should have 25,000 points. At minute 2 you should have 105,000 points. At minute 3 283, 85 or whatever. And in other tables it's pretty much the same. The total and the difference columns. The last column is basically the difference between current minute points and previous minute points. So at minute 2 it is 80, which means that you gathered 80,000 points between minute 1 and minute 2 through 1 minute. Yeah, and it's score in thousands, not in millions. And like many other things, you basically need to know a lot of stuff. You can check my video how to use Mortimer, which explains how you can like sort of abuse the mechanics of Mortimer to kill multiple skeleton spawns in a row outside of the screen. It's visualized there with the help of like low-level details of Shadow. It shows that Mortimer can kill skeletons that were just spawned outside of the screen. You cannot see them on the screen, obviously, because it's outside, but their shadows are still rendered on the right here, where you can see the shadow from the second floor of the map. But if your details of if the details of shadows are low, you won't see the shadow from the top floor, and you only will see the skeletons there. So this is what I used to explain it in the video. And I have another video which I don't think is that important for 2.2 million score, or like 2.3. But still good thing to like start considering early into your high score runs. Is the fact that there is a limit to amount of stuff that can be present on the floor through any moment of the game. That limit seems to be somewhere around 250, 300 items, and if that limit has reached, the game will start deleting the items on the floor, which includes gold, golden coins, golden bags, and it also includes the experience crystals. Experience crystals in particular give you not only points, as the gold would do, but they give you experience. And losing experience, losing point is important. I won't be explaining that, but losing experience is super important, as it's like your level is your potential of making more points. Losing experience early in the game is super important. And again, between minute 230 and through the waves that start at 230 and 4-minute mark of skeletons, those are crazy important waves. You gain tons of experience during those waves. You also gain like significant amount of points comparing to like any other minute of the game. And this is the first time where your like limit of things on the floor will clearly be reached. So if you start missing in the early game, you will miss more in the late game, because you need level, you need abilities to farm better later in the game. And again, as I said, like most of the points are made on skeletons, so you're losing significant amount of points during these waves if you are like inefficient with them. And then you also missing the experience, which will be detrimental for farming the points later in the game. So yeah, first 5 minutes of the game is like super important, and they are sort of redefining your ability to hit high score later in the game, more than any other minute. You obviously can have different performance during the later minutes of the game, but they are not as defining as the first 5 minutes. That's my point. There is a lot of points in first 5 minutes, even comparing to the last 5 minutes of the game. And the first 5 minutes of the game also set up your mid game and late game from the perspective of level, abilities, and your performance depends on that in the mid game. Okay, I did not hit her. I did not hit the level 9. God, that was an awful joke. Did not hit level 9 Mortimer before minute 3 mark, which is a sign of not perfect run, I would say. But on the bright side, I have... Okay, on another negative side, I finally have Mortimer maxed out. I should be able to... No, I'm not summoning the boss in time. And I'm not getting into the corridor in time. Okay, I will play this minute most probably just to check how it's going. There is a magnet in the corner, in the bottom corner, which makes me believe that this can be turned into a good game, which might not be true. Come on. Oh no! I hope I will survive at least. Okay, the magnet was picked up. Come on, Mortimer, kill all these skeletons next to me. What is happening? God, I have to use mouse as controller is locked because I'm dead. Yeah, this is awful. Game, I wasted like 15 seconds of this wave outside the corridor. I'm not hitting even 6,000 points before the... or I will. Before the end of these skeleton waves. But I'm clearly not getting into 800,000 points. We'll collect everything on the top. We'll come back to the right after that. Yeah, this is clearly a restart. A real low level of... really low amount of points at minute 5. Literally unplayable. Should do better next time. Yeah, but for example, in previous game I was... Yeah, example of how important the early game is. So in previous game, I was like... I was like 150,000 points behind on minute 5 of the schedule that I have for like almost 2.7 million. But it doesn't mean that I had chance to finish the game at like 2.55, right? Which is like 2.7 minus 150. It was probably indicating that I will be finishing the game in 2.3, 2.4 million run. Why? Because having low score so early in the game also indicates that I lack experience. It's like most probably indicates that. And lacking experience will mean that I will not hit the other markers, other goals through the game, through the next minutes of the game, basically. And I'm missing 150 at that point, but I will be missing 170 minute later, or like even 200 minute later. After that, I will be obviously missing again another 10,000 points, so like 180 or to 10 to 20,000 points. So it will be accumulating through the rest of the game. As these scores, they are collected from like the best runs I had, and like to hit those, you need to meet some pre-requirements, mostly in level basically. And level is somewhat represented by the score. It is not one-to-one. You can have higher score thanks to like gold, for example. But in most cases, if you have high score, you have high level. If you have high level, you probably have high score. Okay, this game looks alright so far. Except the fact that I'm out of early game rerolls already. But that is not the problem. Oh, both. God. Okay, I will do Chain Frost once. I will do Phylactery once. Yeah, this is a restart. Yeah. Having Phylactery level 2 makes little to no sense. I would love to lock it. Like, I mean, okay. Having Phylactery level 2 is basically... I will start it over again. Phylactery level 1 has two important things to it. First of all, it makes... No, first of all, the most important part. It is the item that I will need late game, and locking it in inventory is important. Not super important, but somewhat important. It's like basically... creates a potential of not using rerolls later in the game. Of saving rerolls later in the game. Another purpose is that it makes Sky's Arcane Bolt sometimes one-shotting the skeletons. Game level 4, I just got Magic Missile, I have no Mortimer Steel, which will be super helpful. Yeah, I will be restarting this. And Phylactery level 2, even though it does make Arcane Bolt to kill skeletons one hit every time, it's not all like... Yeah, that's all thing it does. It doesn't improve the locking of Phylactery in the inventory. And again, like when I had already 5 skills, I don't really care about Arcane Bolt killing some skeletons. Like, I do have enough damage. I don't think that will improve my farm abilities significantly. So yeah, first... No, I'm not taking Kaya, I don't care. Wow, great, thank you. So yeah, Phylactery level 1 is sort of acceptable. Look out the slot. Phylactery level 2 is no for early game. And yeah, the important part is that basically taking Phylactery level 2, you're also sacrificing the chances of getting something useful. Yeah, the magnet unfortunately is outside of the play area, but the first chest is perfect. Second chest is like okayish. I will be playing this game nevertheless. I really think the first... yeah, the important part here is that this setup of chests is close to ideal. It would be better if the chest will be... second chest will be here. But these sets of chests are ideal because they are on the way of me getting to the corner where I will be farming creeps. And getting to this corner earlier makes me get more... like more kills, more experience in the first minute of the game. And that is where the snowball starts. And snowballing is very important. I'm super surprised. Oh, okay, I see why I'm level 4 still. I don't have Specialist Ray. Which means I'm 33% projectiles and damage and hit per seconds behind the optimal value. Okay, this looks like I can turn this game into like into Magic Missile run. But yeah, not with these items, unfortunately. This was not ideal spawn of chests, and Magnet was outside of the playable area, so I will not be going to play that run. These are simply has no chests close to each other. This is a suboptimal spawn of chests, not the worst, but close to the worst. It would be worse only if this chest will be like here. That would be the worst case scenario. But Magnet is in a playable area. So if I will have to run through the entirety of the map for the first boss, I will be able to pick up the Magnet right after I made my trip and recuperate some amount of points. Or if I won't be forced to run across the map, I will be able to pick up that Magnet somewhere in the mid-game, on the second boss or on the third one, which is also a cool thing to do. But yeah, I'm mostly creating a backup, a pillow, for the games where I will have to run across the map for the first boss already. By the way, I need to react to those a bit better, because today, and I believe yesterday, I wasn't preparing myself to run through the most of the map, as basically you need to like get closer to the center in those cases, as yeah, it's like closest place to the side of the maps is to run through the center basically. In some cases it doesn't matter. For example, when the boss is the when the boss is archer, as you are ignoring it anyway, you are basically crossing the center spawn of mini bosses to get into other corner, and you just farm minute 4 there. But in cases where it's like Warlock Golem or Stone Golem, you need to summon the boss before minute 4 and ideally get it into the corner, so you can farm and kill the boss at the same time. How did I miss both of the satyrs at minute 2? God, that was awful. That is a lot of experience, to be honest. Not like I'm lacking experience right now, but having more wouldn't hurt. For sure. Like, I would be level 10 now. Easily. I mean, I was moving, but I was moving like vertically, or I was moving horizontally, and the only spawn they could have spawned at was like on the top or on the bottom, so horizontal movement shouldn't be like despawning them. God, something went real wrong there. Investing again into... Do I have rerolls? I didn't notice if I have rerolls or not. Which is a sign of professional player, obviously. Not looking at the important data. Yeah, I should have probably used the reroll previously, but okay. The fact that I saved reroll there is somewhat good, as like I would be forced to get Chain Frost right now. And yeah, I was like reluctant using that reroll because level 4 Magic Missile is not that bad. Okay, as I was saying, if the skeletons are close, you are coming to them. You are summoning them, you're trying to kill 1 or 2 of them. and then you come back to the corner of the map at minute 4. Oh, this is great summon. So this one I'm definitely killing, as it's close to corridor anyway. I won't... Okay, I will not be waiting for Chain Frost to fire up, as it will take another 6 seconds of its cooldown. And now I'm in the corner, ready to farm all the skeletons that will start appearing at minute 4. I will not be bothering avoiding this Roshan chest pickup, as my main target right now is skeleton farming. Experience, points, this is more important than one extra item later on into the game. I will be in pauses visiting bottom and top sides of the corner, as I need to pick up the stuff that is being dropped outside of the visible area of my screen. Thank God I have a huge pickup radius thanks to World Chasm level 3. I don't even need magnet right now, in my opinion. I have finished the wave of skeletons with like 650, which is nothing impressive, and I will finish the minute 5 under 700,000 points. Which means, you know what? A restart. Yesterday, during 2.615 run, I had over 830,000 points at minute 5. That was most probably thanks to like multiple magnets I had picked up during the wave of skeletons. But in this particular game, I also had problems with like level of Mortimer. It wasn't finished before. It wasn't finished during the 230 wave. Okay, this is the worst spawn of chests possible, theoretically. And the magnet was outside of the playable area, as it is right now, but the chests are spawned very good. So I didn't play the previous one, but I will play this one. Yep. I decided basically to play like non-perfect spawn of chests if the magnet is in a good place. And I will play perfect spawn of chests if the magnet... it doesn't care where the magnet is. I might... Oh god, I should have taken that track to save 2 rerolls. If only I knew. But even like saving 1 reroll is also worth taking the Bounty Hunter's track when I already have Magic Missile. Welcome to the stream, Enrico. Will there be a video with a new 2.678 record? No. I wonder where you learned about this record, like from the thumbnail of the stream? Because where, like, the places I shared about that record, I have explained that I don't have a video for that run, unfortunately. The thing is, I was experimenting with stream a lot. I was doing a lot of changes, like this camera that you can see right now, with the border and positioning. And one of the things I was looking into was studio mode, and you can enable studio mode in OBS with a button on the right side of the OBS. And when you enable it, the button turns from the black button into the blue button. And the same happens when you start recording. The black recording button turns into the blue button. So when I was playing offline, I probably hastily checked if the OBS is recording, and I saw the blue button on the right side of the OBS, right bottom side of the OBS, and it was there, but yeah, I didn't check if it was a recording button. And again, probably I don't like recall this case perfectly in my memory. And yeah, when I entered the Imperia, I have noticed that that was not a recording button, but just a studio mode button. And yeah, I do have a video starting at Imperia, but that's not the interesting part of the game anyway, and it's like less than a minute or so. Welcome back to the stream, Radville. Where is the hour stretching time OBS overlay? We need it. Yeah. For how long did I have it last time? Oh, by the way, thank you for reminding it. I'm streaming already for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So it sounds like a good time to make a break and do some stretching and physical activities. So after this game, I will do some polls. And I recommend to do the polls to everyone else. Damn, that's sad. Yep, that's pretty sad. For like a lot of reasons. One of them is basically, yep, I won't be able to share it with everyone else. Another important thing is that like I cannot review that game. I can't check what went good and if anything in that game went bad. Except the fact that I didn't make the Trident and was forced into the Bloodstone. I won't add the values. I won't extract the values of like per minute points from that game. Yeah, so it's like it's real sad on many levels. I'm turning this game into projectile game, magic missile game, as I have magic missile already level 4 and game suggests me to level it up once more. So yeah, that's what we are doing here. I will be... Do I invest in Mortimer Kisses? I will be using reroll and taking magic missile, as my target right now is basically maximize the amount of skeleton kills using magic missile. I'm not going to take magic missile Aghanim upgrade from the first mini boss. I might not make, or may I may not make, or may not mind. I will reroll this. I will take Apex. Will I take Apex? Oh, I can't take Apex. God. I will reroll once more. And once more. Okay, Octarine Core. Yeah, I don't really want to play a non-perfect game of Magic Missile, because it's like it will probably be pretty bad anyway, and having it not perfect makes even less sense. So okay, I will try to kill... I will be actually killing this boss during the wave of skeleton, or I will not. Do I care that much about extra items? I do care that much about extra items, because having Magic Missile run means that you will have more items, because... Because you will be killing Roshans faster, you will be killing mini-bosses faster. Like, having more items is super important in this run. Why I'm like super overthinking this is because I really wanna come back to the corner. God, what are these items? Okay, I'm not having early Handa, which is somewhat sad. I want to come back to the corridor, so I can level up a few times Mortimer now and farm the creeps with it. Why am I like 60 FPS? Give me a second, I will tab in. Give me another second, I will launch the task manager to see what is going wrong here. So there is not many FPS right now. Sadly, I cannot change the settings while I'm in... So my CPU is overloaded. My GPU is fine. So I'm CPU bottlenecked right now. Yeah, I have locked inventory with Crystallis, which is pretty useless right now. But on the bright side, I got Octarine Core, which should increase the amount of skeletons I will kill right now with Magic Missile. So yeah, we're on the good track here. So I have changed some things locally from yesterday, and I will explain them after I will read the message from Filip Stojkovski. Welcome back to the stream. After learning that experience stones disappears, do you think 2 million run was achieved in Echelon 7 patch 1.1? Yeah, it was achievable. There were way less amount of... I mean, I had a record of 1.998. It's like 2,000 points shy from 2 millions. And I made some mistakes there, and it wasn't ideal run. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 million was achievable. I doubt that 2,050,000 was achievable of a sort. Like, I wouldn't be extremely surprised if it would be. And yeah, there were a lot of reports on... I'm not getting Mortimer Kisses anymore, or do I? I don't need Chain Frost, I guess. Yeah, I'm going with Mortimer Kisses further on. Yeah, why I do Mortimer Kisses? I think... God. I think... I will try to get in the center spot of the mini-bosses at minute 6. Mortimer Kisses. I don't want to level up Chain Frost right now, because I think Chain Frost will be interfering with the kills of Magic Missile. So it will be killing some monsters that Magic Missile might potentially kill. I was willing to tell something. Oh, about my hardware. But first, again, I will read the comment. From Enrico this time. I am just interested, how did you farm 4-minute wave, because I think this is the most important wave. Yep. I think 2.30 minute wave is also super important, as it leads you to 4-minute wave. But like, yeah, all the waves after that are less important, as they are not leading you into anything anymore. As you like at minute 6, your character, at minute 7 your characters should be maxed out. You should have maximum Mortimer, maximum Magic Missile, maximum Chain Frost in the games where you play Mortimer first. I don't know why, but I never hit even 800 on minute 5. My best run was about 750. 750 is decent. You need to start somewhere. Last week I wasn't hitting, like I hit 800 points once 2 weeks ago, and after that I wasn't able to repeat that. God. So about the changes I made to my computer yesterday, or before this stream, since the last stream. I have disabled simultaneous multi-threading. I thought that 16 cores without like double threads will be enough, but it seems like it is not. I might actually disable the local recording right now, as it seems harmful to the thing. Yep, I will be exiting the local recording, and I only will have stream right now. This means that I won't have video in high quality, but at least I will have a video. Okay, so from this mini boss I will get Magic Missile upgrade. Oh god, I got 2 magnets in a row. And I will be leveling up Drak right now. Will I? No, I will go with Chain Frost anyway. There is tons of creeps right now around. And another magnet. The game is like having a laugh. I am a lot of points behind the schedule, but I think this is almost ideal game for Magic Missile run. So yeah, I will not have local recording. My FPS improved, but it might be connected to the fact that there is no skeletons anymore. Also, the game is not competing for CPU resources with OBS, which is performing local recording. So yeah, many things have changed, and that is good. If anything, I will just take this video from the stream. Another magnet, like how many magnets? It's like fourth magnet in the last 1 minute or so. Okay, I will have to use reroll here and get magic missile. 47 damage. Yeah, this is close to 47 damage. Second mini boss? 40. No, it's a lot. I'm expecting this amount of damage from the third mini boss when I'm doing max Mortimer runs. So this is crazy good. I wonder if this will be enough for like strong strong effect of snowballing. I unfortunately, the unlucky part right now is that I don't have the thing that is upgrade from phylactery. Yeah, and I won't still have it. This is super late for what is this thing from phylactery? Honda, yeah, oh god, that took me a while. Okay, I will pick up this magnet as it's like sort of in the way of me walking between the corridors and like generating another magnet. What are my predictions here? I will close the task manager now as it's like stopping me from viewing my table. So I am 1.2, I'm 300 points behind the Mortimer Kisses run, but this is not a Mortimer Kisses run. So theoretically, let's say I will recuperate for 5 minutes, I will be recuperating 20,000 points every minute. Maybe. In that case, I should end up this game in an area of like 2.5 million run. Yeah, I will see about that. Sorry. Oh god. I think I'm getting sick. Not because of the game. Because of the weather and viruses that love the weather like this. I have to get Apex here, so there won't be Trident in this game. And I will get Snotty the Bat, as two other choices are pretty bad. This is unsatisfactory end to this run, to be honest. But it's pretty fun, in my opinion. Dorgo... yeah, I will go Arcane Bolt. I already went by Arcane... yeah, I will go Arcane Bolt. Level ups. Here. I wonder if it's worth running for that magnet right now. I have like time exactly to... god. To get that magnet. And to come back for 10-minute wave. So, yeah, that's what I will do. Okay, I picked it up, that's fine, and I'm coming back into the pocket for the 10-minute wave of, like, weird skeletons. Let's call them like that, weird skeletons. Skeletons that can crawl. Crawl? No, that is not crawling. That is like... or it is crawling. Poop. Poop. Okay, we maxed out all the skills. We don't have Trident though, which is important to know, and Trident is basically 8% of damage. Trident gives like 15% of base damage on top of the Kaya upgrade. Upgraded Kaya or whatever. But at that point, when you get Trident, with all the upgrades and upgraded Kaya, you have already 180% of damage. 185% of base damage, magical. And adding 15% to 185 already existing is like total 8% of extra damage. Having Bat this late in the game will allow me to like real efficiently collecting all the drops that are falling. Especially I'm trying to repeat this pattern where I'm going in circles and Bat is like on the outer side of this circle that I'm walking right now, like this. So basically it always extends my pickup radius into the area that is furthest from me, furthest from the center of the circle that I'm walking. But yeah, thanks to Bat I can, thanks to Magic or early Aghanim for Magic Missile, I should be able to kill a bit more monsters right now, and thanks to the Bat I should be able to collect more drops from those killed monsters. So that might influence the end of the game, but okay, we're at minute 12, and I'm expecting to have 2.3 million in the over 2.3 million in the Magic Missile in the Mortimer Kisses run, and I'm still 250 points behind that score. I'm gonna check the amount of damage I got on Magic Missile at minute 13, right before the transition. And I will write it down somewhere. I don't think I will hit even 2.5 million in this run. But I really wanna reach at least minute 3 with the projectiles. So yeah, it seems like even 50 damage at minute 6 or 7, whatever, at minute 7, for Magic Missile is not enough for... I had no Handa, which is a huge boost to Magic Missile. So yeah, let's have some hope for Magic Missile runs for the future maybe. Oh, and I don't have the Trident right now. Where's my mouse? Hey, give me mouse back. Awesome. So I have 95 extra damage, so it's not even doubled for Magic Missile. No, 100 again. How much? 95. I will write it down somewhere. And then second boss run. 95 at 13 minutes. Okay, I will write it down for the future, and I'm going to restart this game. Welcome back to the stream, Ji Shenchu. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, Passionate Tryhard. Haven't seen you for quite a while. Welcome back to the stream's way. Welcome back to the stream, Paladin G14. What's the difference between Magic Missile and Mortimer round? It's basically what you prioritize as the first level ups. So I had a level 9 Magic Missile in this run before I started level up Mortimer Kisses or anything else. This leads to Magic Missile killing more monsters and boosting the damage from Aghanim Scepter. What do you think made the points lag behind by 200? The run. This was a Magic Missile run, not the Mortimer Kisses run. with Mortimer Kisses, I would be, I could be at least way higher. I have seen about 51 damage at 630 for Magic Missile first. After the nerf, that is a lot. Like, last time I did Magic Missile run, I had like 40 or something, so 47.5 was pretty high in my opinion. And yeah, it was supported by Octarine Core. Oh, I had Octarine Core pretty late in the game as well. But at least I had Specialist Array. That Specialist Array and Octarine Core, first two items are super important for Magic Missile run, I think. Need stretching now. Yep, that is a good point. Thank you for reminding, Kier Gaming. Big love. Oh, nope. Big love. You can call me Ji Shen. Chu is my last name. I'm Chinese. Awesome, thank you. Ji Shen, then. Cool. Hi there. Are you in China right now or in some different place? Just was born in China. Direct cripple. I wished I have played before the nerf. It was like 36 hours if I recall it correctly, so not long time. So I will be doing some physical activity pose right now, and I highly recommend you do the same. I'm in Malaysia now. Oh, awesome. Malaysia is nice. So I will be doing cat-cow exercises. You can check those on YouTube. It's basically standing like a dog and bending your back in two directions. I will be doing some burpees, jumps, and I will be doing some squats. So I recommend the same to you, especially if you are sitting a lot. And I will be back in like 5 minutes, and we will proceed with this stream. See ya! And I'm back. I might be a bit out of breath for some time. Whew. I see we lost few people. But for those who left on the stream, I would like to remind you that if you like the stream, that would be awesome. We have still 24 viewers on YouTube. And there are only 9 likes on the video. I would appreciate if you will like on the stream, sorry. I would appreciate if you will hit that like button, as they say on YouTube. Whew. Yeah, I wanted to do one thing maybe after this run. Oh, level 5 before 1 minute mark. This run was... What I was... yeah, Mortimer. Was promising before it wasn't. I will start recording locally with OBS using the GPU. I believe it wasn't working in the past. But I just want to try that. Give me a few seconds. Because recording with CPU seems to be problematic. As I disabled single multi-threading. Or simultaneous multi-threading, whatever. I hope it will not cause the problem to the stream. But I believe the local recording in this setup will be pretty good. Welcome back to the Twitch stream, Tony QI. You should show us your stretching so no one leaves the stream. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I might set up something like that, but like I will be honest with you, I'm not only stretching, there are other activities I'm doing while I'm on pause. I can bring some water, for example. So yeah, but that is not something I think any viewer can have problem with, and reminding about stretching and physical activity is something what? Oh yeah, reminding about physical activity is something more relatable to anyone who is viewing. That's it. Welcome to the stream, Gabriel Lau. I see you guys are having some chat without me here. Won't be interrupting you. I would love to be the place where similar-minded people, it's called, are met to discuss stuff. Okay, this is the worst acceptable spawn of chests, in my opinion. It's acceptable, but the worst among acceptable. But the... Oh, we got 1 like. 1 extra like since I have announced the... recalled the like thingy thing. I was saying... Oh, okay, so this is pretty bad spawn of chests. Acceptable, but pretty bad. But the magnet is in a good spot. I will visit that place through the base gameplay that I'm doing every game. And this why I will accept the spawn of the chests. If the magnet would be like on the top, outside of the corridors that I'm playing the game, I would be restarting this. Thank you for the follow, Low MLG. MLG means something, I'm pretty sure. Most... I may be wrong, I don't know. Yeah, on YouTube Live, press that like button, please. YouTube will be promoting the video for all the Dota players, probably, as there is no such game as Nest of Thorns. But some of them are staying lingering here and getting low with the game. Yeah, maybe I should have skipped the Mortimer Kisses for another Vengeful Spirits run, to be honest. But we'll see. I might also restart this game, or actually turn it into Mortimer Kisses game. We will see. Level 4 Magic Missile is not like that bad of investment, but I'm out of rerolls now. There you go. Thank you, Gabriel. That is super helpful. Oh, we get another 2. Yeah, by the way, yesterday when I ended the stream, I forgot, I stopped it for YouTube. And I forgot to stop it on Twitch, so there were like extra minute recording on Twitch. And basically during that minute I have created myself like sticky notes here near the camera, which is stating, which first of all has a, how's it called? A unicorn on it. Can you see it? Is it refocusing there? And it states that I need to remind about YouTube likes while I'm streaming. Huh? So, there you go. It's working. Oh, I got another magnet on the way here. This is again pretty bad spawn of chests, but the magnet, initial magnet on the left was in the mini-boss pit, which means if I will be forced to run across the map for the first mini-boss, I will be able to recuperate lost drops from the run by picking up the magnet. So that is a cool thing. That is a cool backup plan, basically. And yeah, having that backup plan for the cases where the chests are not in ideal place is something I require now in my runs, basically. So I'm not playing like worst chest spawns among acceptable in the past. I also look for the magnet to be spawned in the area that I'm going to play anyway. Okay, both big skeletons from 1 minute 10 mark got spawned on the left, which gives me a lot of freedom in movement, so I can like break these wazes, for example. Okay, I got... Okay, the items are not perfect. I had to invest into Magic Missile 4 times already. So, and yeah, I'm out of rerolls. Having Magic Missile run where I invested 2 levels into Phylactery is no good. Phylactery is no help to Magic Missile, and having like Specialist Ray and Doctoring Core would be a priority for Magic Missile run. So yeah, that was a not playable game. I am not picking Truck as the first skill, as it is super bad at killing anything, even skeletons. It also has like super low cooldown, super high cooldown. It's 10 seconds. Even after improvements, it's like still taking 7 to 8 seconds to throw the marks that are not killing even skeletons. Just repeating that for clarity. It's like preparing the skeleton for being killed with Arcane Bolt of Skies. Having Magic Missile after having Truck after Magic Missile is something that sounds acceptable for me. Anyway, Magic Missile is the best farming skill for the first minute, so all others are not even close. Here, at 1 minute mark, the amount of skeletons are significant already, and it would be nice to have Mortimer Kisses, but I don't have those in this game. Welcome back to the stream, Chao. Did you even try this run without track? Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously I did, but I don't think it is playable. We'll be restarting this. I'm out of rerolls. I already invested second level up into Chain Frost, which is no good. Without track. Without track, so... Without track you won't have Trident. And the game without Trident looks pretty sad in the last minute, at least. Boop, boop, boop. There are no skills that are comparable, that are like significant comparing to Magic Missile and Chain Frost in the late game. And like nothing is like in the end game, I mean after minute 6:15. And nothing is even close to what Mortimer Kisses does before minute 6. So there is no skill that will like significantly improve the performance before minute 6 or after minute 6. Except maybe Bat. Not because it's like the damage is significant, but just because of the mechanics it can introduce to the game of basically increasing the pickup radius. I did try the bat runs a few times, but they weren't good because, yeah, with Apex though. God, I'm clicking wrong buttons. I get 2.5 million yesterday without Trident. Unlucky, no roll anymore, but still 2.5 millions. Yeah, it makes sense. I truly believe you can make 2.5 millions without Trident, but I'm not aiming at 2.5 million run. And yeah, another thing, like you won't have Trident, which is a big problem, obviously. You wouldn't have Trident. But another thing important is that you will have the items later into the game, where in comparison to having track Aghanim. For example, the Honda, which you can theoretically have before minute 6:15, adds more than 45% of damage to all the projectiles. It's huge. It's basically Kaya level 3. The important stuff is that it also adds this 45% damage in like bursts, basically. So when you crit, you insta-kill like most of the mobs after minute 6:15, and that is important. So I don't have, in this game I have perfect spawn of chests, and even though Magnet is not in the playable area, I still theoretically can run to it in late game, not in the mid game. So I will be playing this game. So that's like tempo with items is also important. So Trident is something very easy to feel that you are lacking, but like the tempo in items is something harder to get feeling of, but it is also it will be also harming to your performance. And on top of that, like I don't see what kind of Aghanim can help instead of track. Maybe the bat, so it will be collecting on both sides of your hero. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the game, the high score is possible without track Aghanim. Did you get 2.5 million more frequently as time goes? Wanna see if this is skill related or not. Depending on what you mean skill, but since yes, like last week on one of the stream we discovered that items are disappearing because there is a limit of items that can be present on the floor. At the same time, it's like around 250, 300, so you need to pick up stuff with Magnet. Magnet is like resolving this problem completely, but otherwise you need to like adjust your gameplay to not to like avoid reaching that limit and avoid losing the points to that limit, points and experience as well. So since that discovery, on the same stream where that was discovered, I hit like multiple 2.5 million runs, and the week before that, in like entirety of the week, I hit like 1 or 2 runs of 2.5 million. So that is answering your question, but like I wouldn't call it as skill, I would call it like knowledge, but I can see how this can be called a skill, using the knowledge to address something. And yeah, this week I'm hitting multiple 2.6 million runs already. One of them was offline, where I set a record, and I swear I didn't use the cheats, but I have no video for it. And another few... yesterday I had 2 runs with 2.6 millions on the stream, basically. So yeah, like I am getting more consistent over time. But again, I think this consistency comes right now from the fact that from the fact of learning this new thing and adjusting the gameplay to it. So skill does matter. Yeah, you can call it. Okay, I'm hesitating to call it skill because it relates to me and I don't want to be, I don't know, selfish or... how's it called? Peony? I don't know. So, yeah, let's call it a skill. I'm a skillful person in this game and I'm getting more and more consistent, so skill matters. This could be called a skill. I'm not trying to convince you, I'm trying to convince myself that this can be called a skill. I will go with Mortimer here, because in 5 seconds there will be a significant spawn of skeletons. And Mortimer will be more efficient than Chain Frost. Locking Chain Frost is basically finalizing my ability build. So at minute 1 this game didn't look super impressive to me, but it is possible to turn this game into something interesting still. Yes, because of that video I hit higher now. I always keep it for later, or thinking I can pick it up later. Magnets, yeah, I'm doing opposite things with the magnets right now. I'm not leaving them for later, because like before I was leaving magnet for the last minute, because I thought that like everything that was on the map, I actually consider it that there is like that the items are disappearing after 7.5 minutes. I did some I had a wrong research in that regards that made me to conclude that items disappear after 7.5 minutes. So basically I was trying to pick up a magnet at like minutes 5 to 7, first one, and another one in the late of the game. But that was not a working strategy, because items are disappearing in a different way and for different reasons. And now I am picking up any magnet at any time, as long as I think there are around 300 or like close to limit items on the floor. So I won't be... and the thing is, I won't be keeping it for the late, because effect will be the same. You are simply picking up 300 items, every one of which is like giving you some close to 80 points. Maybe later so later waves, they are spawning like purple and red crystals. which are better than blue ones, but I'm not sure they grant more points. They definitely grant more experience, but I'm not sure about points. So picking up later magnet might be a bit beneficial, but again, if you happen to knock out another magnet, you will waste two of them basically. I should have used the rolls there. So I'm trying to pick up magnet as soon as I know I almost hit the limit. I want to pick up that magnet. Or maybe... Oh, I have level 2 pick up radius. Oh, I already have maxed out Mortimer, so yeah, no reroll needed there. Awesome. I need to focus on this game. This game looks super promising, and I'm just chatting. And I don't even remember what I was discussing. Thank God I didn't pick up this magnet. I would like to pick it up on the way back. Yep, managed to do that. By the way, for everyone who doesn't knew this before, you can see that you picked up magnet because it will start closing the range on minimap to you. Like cheese does or experience points on the main screen. Magnet does the same, but on minimap. I think this is just a bug that Valve didn't fix. I left that chest behind on purpose. I will pick it up once I hit the Aghanim's scepter on track, so it will grant me double items. I will do another reroll right now as into the magic missile as level 6. Basically, even level ups of magic missile are more important than odd ones, as they grant extra bounces. And I will be picking up the Aghanim for magic missile at some point, and it is way more effective right now during the waves of skeletons than Chain Frost. So yeah, I had like one extra reroll that I'm saving for later anyway. On top of extra, I had an extra rerolls on top of the rerolls I'm saving anyway. So first boss was in the center. I'm level 23, this is huge. I'm not super good points wise unfortunately, but I might recuperate those. Oh god, my items are awful. I don't have specialist 3. God, that explains a lot. I wish to proceed with this game. My consistency now is the rate I restart the game. That is important part, as like you are... I picked up the chest. No! I thought the Roshan actually died way earlier. But whatever. I will go to the bottom right now for a few reasons. There might be something I left in the corridor. One. Another one, there will be skeletons, which I will be killing and I won't pick up stuff from them. This is 2. I start getting lags again. Opening my task manager to check out. It shouldn't be CPU this time, I hope. Yeah, and yeah, I'm picking up everything from these skeletons that are dying here right now. And I need to assume where the boss will be, so I will theoretically have an ideal run. And if I'm not assuming, okay, it's on the top, that is somewhat sad. So I will have to walk my way to the top. Minute 6, I'm still... Oh god, my video card is like sweating now with the extra video recording. I will have to walk my way to the top, which is not a big deal as I have maxed out World Chasm Artifact. But I am clearly missing the minutes, the seconds that I could have been killing the mini boss and thus taking the Chain Frost Aghanim earlier. At minute 7, I expect to have 1.2 million points, which I clearly won't have in this game. I will have 1.1, probably, hopefully. Apparently I won't have Honda. So yeah, this is game and no go anymore. For various reasons. No Honda, no rerolls anymore. No early Honda, sorry. There was still a chance. And behind the schedule on points. Give me a sec, I will check the local video recording that I'm doing with GPU now to avoid extra pressure on the CPU. And I have a feeling that video recording local might be super bad. It's alright. It's actually pretty good. No, it has problems. Maybe... Let me think for a second here. Okay, we'll give it a priority. Let me know if there will be lag introduced to the stream. If it will be, I might just turn off the local recording. Oh, Juice got higher in my friend list ranking. That is a change. Okay, I don't see any drops in live stream. And local recording seems fine as well. I will go with World Chasm here. I'm not taking track, as it's awful. Like, to be honest, in Echelon 8, the only purpose of track is double items. It seemed to be working as the significant gold bringer and as a result point bringer in the Echelon 8. But in this Echelon, like, Chain Frost is super important, as like magic missiles are not able to keep up with the amount and with the amount of health and amount of monsters after the minute 6. Pechenka, please use English in the chat. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, track is pretty useless. Its only purpose is to get double items from the chests, basically. And yeah, I do prioritize track over Sky Mages, Arcane Bolts, but that's like not because track is good, it's rather that Arcane Bolts are absolutely useless. And yeah, again, Arcane Bolts are absolutely useless, and track do bring some gold to the table, and gold grant some points, so there is a merit to track, but it's like insignificant in Echelon 8 still. And especially in the first levels, these are in the first minutes, these are the minutes you start your snowballing, and missing on level because track is incapable of killing any, even skeletons, is like a big deal. So yeah, no track early in the game. And only priority that track takes is over Arcane Bolt. And I don't think like I would theory craft around track over like 6 skill, whatever it is. But I don't think this is the case. I think you get 6 skills in a good game where you already maxed out track. Like, you need to get Apex late in the game, and at that moment your level should be at the point where your track is maxed out. Okay, I don't have rerolls, unfortunately. I would love to drop another level up into Mortimer Kisses, but game seems to not care about what I want. This time, at least. Okay. Mortimer level 6 still. Super Sedge. I will be moving to the left part of the corridor so I can like exit a bit earlier and go for Roshan, for mini-boss. I will pick up this chest. Yasha is good enough. Oh, magnet, amazing. This is great. Do I pick up the magnet at the mini-boss now? That is the question. Probably depends on the minute I will summon it. Also, I really don't need that I might leave that magnet for the case where I will finish the minute 4 skeletons, and I will come out here to farm the boss and like leave some Roshans inside of the corridor. Like picking up magnet at that point was pretty useless. If it would happen that that I started killing skeletons at minute 4 outside of the corridor, then I might be keen to take the magnet there. But in these circumstances, I can't see how it is anyhow useful. Right after I just picked up another magnet. So, because I got Yasha, I will have to skip on one of the items. One is the Octarine Core and another is Yasha, and I would love to skip on Octarine Core because I'm coming. The skeleton waves are finishing now, and the timing is turning into big mobs, and Octarine Core is less efficient damage-wise than, like DPS-wise, sorry, not damage-wise. DPS-wise than Kaya. It is obviously better than Kaya when you're killing skeletons because you don't need extra DPS for extra damage per hit for skeletons. But at this point in the game, damage is... I am super behind the points. It's already almost like it's half past minute 5 and I'm still not 800 points. Yeah, I'm restarting this. Welcome to the stream, Aleph. Hey Pilgrim, I am following you for some time now. I am using CE in order to get unlimited rerolls, to test many builds, reducing the random factor and to not making many resets. It helps me test different builds. Maybe it can help you achieve what is the theoretical maximum score. Yeah, I see the point in that. And though I won't be encouraging you to do that, the thing is that the randomness that is present in the game, and in my opinion, unneededly was increased with the latest patch and Echelon 8. So that randomness is has some like gameplay feature to it. The thing is that if you remove the randomness and do whatever you want in this game, like picking up the items, for example, you can have the same game, the same build repeated multiple times in the same way. And thus you can repeat 5 times one build, 5 times another build, and compare them. And that is easy to do, as you can reproduce the things. And when you cannot reproduce the things, or can reproduce them like over huge span of time and retries, it is more difficult to compare one build to another. And that is the part of the game mechanics, because building up the meta takes time. And having the randomness increases this time like significantly. People who collect more data could be building theories that are more true, and people who don't collect data and just like play by feel, their evaluations might be wrong because of the huge variability. So by using the cheat engine, you are avoiding this part and like jumping to the conclusions in easy way. So this is a local game. There is no cow to the victory, but I'm just pointing out that there is like, I'm not defending the randomness. I mean, I do defend the randomness. I'm just saying that you're still cheating, even though you're just using it for theory crafting. And I'm not judging. You do you. But yeah, there is that element to this. I do it with no internet connections, nor no scores are saved. Yeah, it's alright, you can save the scores. Again, I don't think this is... I don't want to like put huge importance into this. This is just a game. This is a game, and it's made for enjoyment, and like I see how randomness can be super frustrating. It's absolutely fine. Well, with the case of like my cheating video, how's it called? The video I made regarding cheating on the Crit or Quit was that the person was claiming that they know how to play the game and they are able to reach 2 million run, and there are secret way of doing that, and that secret way was like, it was a lie. First of all, it didn't help that Crit or Quit to reach to those 2 million points. They had a run with 1.9 million points, and it was better run since that secret was used. So that secret influence was negative, and that person was like telling other people that this secret is working and they should use it as well. That is something I'm taking issues with. Claim and expertise and sharing the knowledge that is detrimental to the area that you are claiming expertise and sharing about. That is like real bad. There are like I've seen the videos of person who is like using cheat engine to like do all random stuff with Nest of Thorns, and they actually commented on my cheating video regarding Crit or Quit. So like, and I'm not like getting into the comments of those videos asking questions like, are you sure you didn't cheat here? Because like they are not hiding it, and I don't care, it's fine. What I had issues with is that like person teaching others for things that are not working and pretending to be not what they are. That's all. Like that's the problem I've seen in that situation with Creed Orchid. So again, I'm not encouraging using cheat engines to like theory craft, but I see how that would make you have more fun playing this game. Oh god, that was a long response, I'm sorry. Like, I will give you an example. There is a randomness to like this, to the Dota game, right? The meta shifts not the day the patch comes out, but meta shifts over the time. People are discovering something that wasn't working before, or now works better. And this takes time. This takes like multiple games. And imagine someone will use AI to play like 100 matches, like, and those people who are for investing some time into researching something or having a knowledge that allows them to have a better assumption about like what Dota patch have changed, to get into some place that yet were not discovered for the meta. And imagine someone is using AI to simulate all those like players, to simulate like hundreds matches and calculate ahead of the public what heroes are, and like there is no such AI probably, but I'm just saying like theoretical, to calculate ahead of the time what are the meta heroes, what are new strategies that are working and stuff like that. I mean, we can pay respect to the person who created that AI because that is a craft, but to the person who will be using that knowledge in the game, like there is no respect to be paid, because they just took the knowledge that they didn't generate. Oh god, I thought this is a 4-minute run. And they abused this knowledge, access to this knowledge, to get more rank. So it's not their skill, it's not them learn how to do stuff in the game. It's just them getting access to the knowledge that is not yet publicly available, that grants them advantage. And in case of Dota, this is a highly competitive game. There is a rank to it, and people are competing for that rank, and having unfair advantage there is like clearly a bad thing. In here, it's less complicated. So yeah, I wouldn't encourage you to use cheat engine, but I don't see a huge problem in that. Sorry for my rant. I value my opinion a lot, and I'm eager to share it. Radville, I won't argue with game developer, especially if they are also good gamer themselves. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I'm game developer, if somebody not know. I was game developer until I was laid off early December last year. Now I'm looking for a new job. I'm not like a top player, but I I reached decent levels in many games. So, like 5 or 7 years ago, I had like 4.7 point case rank in Dota, which is at that time was like top 1% of Dota players or so. I also played how's it called, Hearthstone, reaching there the highest rank, which is also top 1% of players. And again, top 1% of players in such popular games means basically that you are like one of hundreds of thousand players. It doesn't mean that you are the best. You are far from best. Like, there are so many levels above you, above me, I mean, in this particular case. But I'm still above another 99% of gamers in those games. I don't know. Yeah, and I have had some decent results in Dota Underlords, but there I was sort of using cheating. I was cooperating on YouTube videos and stream with 1437, the Rose, the pro Dota player, and I've been learning from him a lot, obviously. Welcome back to the stream, Stefan Pusika. I believe you are not the first time here. I get 2.621 million with BM. What is BM? Sorry, I don't know what the BM is. With blood, with BM last item. Whatever. No rerolls and got River Ring of Health and BM. Can't share SS here. Do you have a video of that? I would love it to see it. Easy 2675. I got Apex Bloodstone. Wasn't tracked for score. Blade Mail. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. I'm not playing. I had a huge pauses in Dota recently. Like I had like literally 5 years pause, and after that I had like 2 or 3 years pause. So for the last 8 years I'm not playing much Dota. Apply to Valve, please, and make this Nest of Thorns a better game. I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm not eager to relocate to US, especially right now, and I believe Valve is only operating hiring in US right now. God. By the way, I have shared on YouTube and in the and Reddit for Nest of Thorns, only the screenshot of the 6.78 run. I unfortunately didn't record it. So yeah, that score is pretty possible, and in that game I had no Apex as well. I had to go for the Bloodstone. Yeah, recording is awesome, and it's pretty easy right now. If you get OBS, you basically set the quality to like to minimum. You record with your video card in most cases. Both NVIDIA, like the NVIDIA and AMD video cards from the last 5 years, or maybe even 7, somewhere around there. They do have the specifically designated areas of the chips that are used for recording the video, and yeah, it's not making at all on your game performance. It's super awesome. And you basically getting OBS, you set simple settings and you set it to like indistinguishable quality, which will be a great video, but taking a lot of space on your PC, which you can delete after analyzing, obviously, or delete the ones you don't care about. Or you can like take the quality below that and also save some space on your hard drive or SSD, whatever. So yeah, it should be super simple. And again, if you are as crazy about getting the scores in this game as I am, oh god, I should have left that magnet, then it will be super helpful both for you and for the community. of people invested into this. Like having data, having opportunity to see what other people do better or worse is super important. Yeah, there are also guides from NVIDIA how to set up OBS recording. So there is like tons of resources on the internet. If you will post to the Reddit, I can answer to that. I post the question like to the Reddit on how to record. I will share some links that are helpful, but I'm sure most of the people capable running the Dota should be able to find how to record with OBS using any search engine you prefer. Yep, me and Damian Dimitrievich, dude that follows you, play together each night. Awesome, awesome. You guys are from Bulgaria, right? I'm happy Dota running natively on Linux. Yep, Valve are somewhat committed into the Linux for various reasons. Recent super important reason is basically the Steam Deck, and I'm also super happy about that. Windows is alright. There are benefits to Windows, there are benefits to Linux, but Windows not having a competition is not alright. So yeah, I'm super lucky that Linux is getting into masses now. Thanks to WoW in a big way, by the way, in my opinion. Okay, investing 2 level ups into Chain Frost is no fun. I would really want to have Magic Missile level 6 now, as it does help with like cleaning up debris of skeletons that are super close to me. I want to pick up that magnet right now. This is a great boss, though I wasn't tracking my points before this moment. Serbia. Okay, sorry. I was just trying to hit the Slavic nation that seems close to use your names and surnames. I was close enough, let's agree. I do understand those are 2 different countries, don't get me wrong. I was born in Ukraine and I do understand how it is important to distinguish the difference between 2 countries, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I meant no offense. Do you have any thoughts about these Apex-alike games banning Linux users because of the kernel anti-cheat issue? Windows is still the best in terms of gaming, but yeah, Valve did very good job by the Steam Deck project. Yeah. I mean, the Apex game, I can see why they are like banning the Linux. Linux does allow to break most of the anti-cheats decently easily. I was working on an anti-cheat system for Chivalry and No More Room in Hell 2. I was simply embedding the... Thank you for the follow, Rivieri00. I was simply embedding the Epic Easy Anti-Cheat that they bought from Easy Anti-Cheat company. But like obviously I was checking how to make it working for I will come back here, so I will leave this magnet here, and there is another magnet on the top pocket which I won't be able to avoid, so I will pick up that one. Ah, they cheat. Yeah, I can see how it is reasonable. I would make the same decision, I'm just saying, that whoever is making Apex did, where they banned Linux users. If they're... Why I'm not killing anyone? Oh, I don't have the Kaya. God, this is so bad. I'm not also checking my points. So Kaya now. God, mi stupido. If I would take the Crystallis, I would have the Honda now. I need to pay more attention to the game. Yeah, again, I'm not paying much attention, and I didn't saw that I have maxed out Phylactery, and Crystallis is last level. Yeah, so I can see how the Apex developers have analyzed that 99, probably 99, maybe 96% of their players are using Windows and banning, like... And again, this is not banning, first of all. You are banning the Linux, but you are not banning the players. Like anyone who installed Linux on their computer would be capable of downloading Windows, installing it without activation, which Microsoft is not forbidding. You can install Windows without activation, and you are not breaking any rules. The Windows is not being locked. You can use it. It will just have this overlay, and like nobody will be like legally pursued to. Nobody will legally pursue you because you are using non-activated Windows. So basically, for the sake of 96 or 99% of the players who are using Windows for playing Apex, and trust me, the developer of Apex has that information. They are like restricting access from Linux. I see how this is reasonable from commercial point of view, but I see also how it is reasonable for the community. So yeah, banning the Linux is a viable option. I'm sorry. That is what it is. Oh my god. Welcome back, JR. I will remind you ahead of the time, do not use other languages than English. But I trust you remembered it. And I congratulate you on 2.714 millions. This is like your second 2.7 million run, right? You did one like 2 days ago or so, or 3. That is crazy, you're getting it consistent. Are you doing the Mortimer Kisses runs? Anything in particular? Anything you want to share? Because I am jealous now. No. That makes sense. Oh, your game friend made even almost 275. Yeah, as I said, 275 sounds like the limit, like the 2 million we had before. And that is awesome that somebody is making it. If you have anything to... If you have screenshots, just go to the... to the Reddit nest of Thorns and share it there. It would be awesome. Like, community will be yeah, I think all the 25 people that are following that Reddit and sharing some stuff would be very excited about that. That is amazing. And if you have video, that would be even better. Just post it or send it to me somehow. I will post it on my channel. I would love to post that on my channel, to be honest. Obviously, I will do the credits. Or just post it on your channel. Analyzing those videos, adding them to the databases would be amazing. That is awesome. So let me read that message again. That makes a lot of sense. First time hearing this from a game developer perspective. thanks for the opinion. And again, as I'm saying, it not only makes sense like for a company that is like supporting the game to invest less into like figuring out stuff with Linux. I don't think I think it could be like decently protected on the Linux side, but again, this is money. And like if you are not investing into that, it also makes a lot of sense for the community to not have to restrict 4% of the player base from ability to use Linux, from ability to use cheats in Linux. Welcome to the stream, Ricky Ariano. This gem expiring thing is really frustrating. Yeah. It is. I don't think it adds that much to the gameplay. It adds extreme level of randomness that is already on an extreme level at Echelon 7, at Echelon 8. I think the game was less random at Echelon 7. I would love Valve to fix that, but, well, we are where we are. Okay, I don't really want to play this game. How far behind the schedule am I points-wise? It's minute 11. I should have 200 more points. Razvan S, welcome to the stream. Am I the only one playing in my guild? I can't pass the 2.4 million. 2.4 million will require you some grinding and some experience. And I'm not... I don't mean it like... It might have sound elitistic. I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying that 2.4 million is a huge score, and reaching it is a huge achievement. Like before last week of these disappearing gems, I was hitting 2.5 million once a week. Now I'm more consistent with it, so I'm just saying that like understanding of the game and like playing it plays huge role, as it does in Dota, by the way. You not only need to know what the items does, how effective they are, you need to know meta, you need to know how to stand against how to behave against certain characters, where you can bully someone, where you will be bullied. So yeah, experience is super important, practice super important. Sometimes viewing videos does serve as a practice, by the way. Okay, I'm super low level right now because I took track as the first ability, because I'm super concentrated on the chat and not the game, which was a mess. But anyway, I'm out of rerolls anyway. Do you think Nest of Thorns has potential for multiplayer? I can see... Do you know this, how people make versus games out of the single-player games like Tetris and stuff like that, where you basically have two screens, everyone is playing their own game, they reach some points, and then they can buy something that will make it harder for the opponent. So basically, like in Tetris, you can spawn like a line that blocks you from reaching something beneath it or whatever, like add another level of blocks. So that is the way you can have it in this game. This will be like 1v1 competitive, so it can be like played in tournaments and stuff like that. But with the amount of randomness in this game, I don't think this is a fair solution to a sort. I know that Brotato, the game that is using the same concept, has multiplayer, I'm pretty sure, but that one is cooperative. I didn't play that game, unfortunately, and I didn't watch the video. Probably I'm not that much interested in this topic. But yeah, it could be having some interesting solutions. I'm missing the track. I'm out of early game rerolls. So this is a good run. This is super good run. I had level 5 at minute 55 seconds. And I'm having a lot of points, but yeah, rerolls are not in place. Today I had almost 900k at minute 5, 1.7 at minute 9. $11 minutes, 2 points. Give me a second, I will write that down. That is interesting data. So minute 5 you had 884. Minute 9 you had 1692. Oh god, I can write it down in different place. 884. Minute 9 1692. Minute 9 is not super impressive, like minute 5 score is more impressive, to be honest, but still, minute 9 is above the schedule that I set for myself. 68 268, and you end up 2628, and you end up 2714. So let's assume you got 106 to 718. Oh, you mean this is a weird score. If you had at minute 13 2.628, it means that you should have had at least 2713 after the transition, and it means you only made 1k at Imperia, which is super low. It means basically she didn't spawn anything. To 711 even? Or do you mean you had 2628 after the transition? That means that you made like 90k at Imperia, which is super a lot. It's like 6 packs of the skeletons, or even more, or maybe less, 5 to 6 packs of skeletons. Those last minutes values are a bit weird. Do you like remember them, or you wrote them down? Oh god, this is a restart. Maybe a co-op game makes more sense for it. Yeah, co-op game would be fun, I guess, but not in this map. Basically, you need. I would imagine you need like unique challenges for enabling two-player. For enabling in a proper way a co-op game. Like, if you will just send 2 players into this map, like... It won't be much different from the game we have right now. If you will build some like challenges where one build cannot get somewhere or cannot do something and another build can, or like the difficulty is so crazy, like even if the difficulty is so crazy, like let's assume you will have 2 times more monsters and you will have 2 people playing the same build doing the same stuff. Like I see no fun in that, so you will need to create some gameplay features that are built around the necessity of having 2 players. Hello Marco X Marcello. How are you doing? How are your day? Okay, I think I will do a pause after this game. A stretching pause. I would like to communicate with you, but I only know a few simple English words. Only through translation software. Yeah, use it. Why not? Google Translate is pretty good nowadays. Is your native tongue Chinese? I'm no expert in those symbols that you were using. And again, if those are Chinese and if you speak Chinese, I'm pretty sure Google Translate is super good with Chinese because of the amount of people using Chinese and amount of interactions there is between USA, an English-speaking country, and China, a Chinese-speaking country. So translation between those two should be commercially supported a lot, and as a result being super good, even on the free level. Do we have Discord server? I think it is better to have one. Yeah, I can share my own for that. I've been sharing it in the past. Give me a second, I will give you a link to it. I have no idea how to invite someone to the server. Invite people. Edit link. I got the link. Here's the link to Discord server. I do have a channel there for Nest of Thorns, though nobody was chatting there. And there are a few people from Nest of Thorn community on this server already. Just few. Yay! Okay, not few, just one. That Dykeson, I believe, is the one. Did you try to use Frostbite at last spell after Apex? I tried sometimes and it is good because it last minute you can stay in the corner and Frostbite keeps away monsters from you. I'm not having problem surviving the last minutes. So I don't need a skill for that purpose, ability for that purpose. I did try the Frostbite though, and yeah, I did Frostbite many times in the Echelon 7 before the patch, and it wasn't working there then, and it was like even harming the performance a bit. Sorry, I accidentally closed the Twitch chat while replying to YouTube. I was saying something. Oh, this is the first skill, should have taken the Chain Frost. Yeah, I had like negative results having Frostbite, even with Aghanim. I think freezing units in place can maybe, I don't know. It wasn't working for me. That's all I say. I had some feedback from people that it's worked for them well, so like if it helps your play style, go for it. I would love to learn that it is actually efficient, if it is, and would love to learn how to use it, but the way I'm playing right now and the way I know the game right now indicates that Frostbite is not working well. Finger Up is suggesting translation from Chinese to English. Not suggesting, how is it like? They can translate it for you, I guess. That's the thing. So I just did some testing and made 2.2 million from first try. You should try it once. If we take Magic Missile Aga and Chain Frost Aga soon, we can take Magic Missile Aga over Chain Frost Aghanim, Track Aga final. Still can up full item and damage can be higher, I just think. Welcome to the stream, Bad Sin, sorry. Welcome back to the stream. This is not your first shot. There is lack of damage after minute 6 with the monsters, with the ogres, and with the ogres mostly. Satyrs seem to have less damage, less HP than ogres. And Magic Missile snowballing from Aghanim is not significant after the nerf. And Chain Frost Aghanim makes Chain Frost to be 14 times more effective at Chain Frost level 8 and 9. I have it in the table, the link to which you can find in the description of the video. So taking Chain Frost at minute 6 from the second boss will yield more points. Taking Magic Missile as the last skill is the way, in my opinion. So if you could choose Apex with Laguna Blade or just Bloodstone. I will take Apex with Laguna Blade. Bloodstone doesn't do much. It does something, so it's like the best item after... Yeah, it's probably the best item after Apex, but again, it's after Apex, and Apex is way better. One more skill is way better. If you pick a bench, even if you don't have that many projectiles, you still get Specialist Array item. You replace one skill with Laguna Blade and it's more damage than this skill. I must try it more. I don't think so. Laguna Blade is not making 50% of Magic Missile damage and will never make. It will, especially it won't be the case for like early game where you're killing skeletons mostly. Sky improves the performance of Magic Missile and Chain Frost, which is more important later in the game, by 20%. It increases amount of projectiles from 5 to 6. It's 20% improvement. And I don't think that... God, that was stupid. I don't think... God, I need to focus on the game more. So, I don't think that you can restore 20% of damage from Chain Frost and from Magic Missile with Laguna. I don't think that Laguna is making 50% of either of these skills damage. And again, not having Sky's +1 projectile also reduces the performance of Laguna, keep that in mind. I don't think that will work out. I will be surprised and I will accept if I will see it, but like I can't bet my time on it right now, sorry. Again, if you are having fun with that and that's something you believe, go for it. I more than encourage you to do that. I would love people to be investigating different things from what I'm investigating, and like doing what people likes is also super important. Unlike with the cheat engine, this is something I am encourage you to do. I think this is cool that someone does something different. Hi, what is your best high score without, so after the nerf? My best high score after the nerf was 2.678. We have a person in the chat who has 2.714. So yeah, those are high scores after the nerf I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't have a video for my 2.678, unfortunately. Not magic missile, the first skill that you have right now on Sky. Yeah, it's useless, but again, like having Laguna instead of it won't restore the effectiveness you lose on magic missile and chain frost. That was my point. Where am I right now in the game? But best bonus spell is Laguna. Thanks, that's a lot. Good luck. Thank you, good luck as well. Yeah, that is a lot, that's true. That is something hard to achieve. I did it once, and I never did 2.7. But best bonus spell is Laguna. Best bonus spell is Laguna. Yeah, Laguna is easy to execute, and it's like something you don't need to focus on. Kaya, okay. Phylactery, and from the next Roshan I will get Handa. I am super bad on points though. Yeah. Shouldn't be playing this probably. Minute 6 should be 980. So I'm 100 behind. Yeah, I'm restarting this. Yeah, I hope I didn't miss the messages. There was a lot of messages in the chat. So we are 3 hours, 5 minutes into the stream. I will take a pause here. I will do some stretching. I will do some squats, some physical activities. And for everyone who are sitting throughout the day a lot, please do the same. Having some 5 minutes physical activities throughout the game will bring you health, and with health, with your body healthy, you will supply more blood into your brain, so it will live longer and you will be enjoying your gaming life for longer. This is super important. Go do it with me. Like, not with me, but at the same time I'm doing the stretching and some small physical activities. Good luck and see you soon. And I'm back. So, yeah, let me do some. So, give me a few seconds. Kaya. Yeah, Kaya. Kaya 1, Kaya 2, Kaya 3. Is it? No, it's not like this. Oh yeah, it is like this. It's 185. So you have a damage plus 25. So it's 1.25, 1.4, 55, 0.7, 0.85. Oh. So you have base damage 125, and Kaya 1 to 3 gives you other 15%. I believe it works additively with this one. Or it's not. This is not magic damage. This is overall. I mean, okay, even if it's working not additively. For Kaya you have 0.45 percent of damage. 45% of damage. I did somewhere calculation for... Yeah, let's do calculation for Handa here. God, I don't remember the numbers from Handa. Okay. The problem is that having 1.45 damage from Kaya and making the upgrade of Kaya Yasha makes you at 1.6 points of damage. This is basically 4 items to get 1.6 divided by 1.45. So this is basically 10% of damage. You spend 4 items on 10% of damage. And Handa does give you 45% of damage with this like bursts, but on average it's 45% of damage as well. And that you have from 7 items. So basically it's clear that for 7 items you have better results than for this one. But yeah, I can also see how that could be true if, let's say, this is not enough damage to kill the ogres from like 1 hit, and this amount of damage is enough for ogres to kill 1 hit, or like from 2 hits, and this is enough to kill 2 hits. So it can be dependent on the game, but again, I am being forced into Senj Yasha, or Kaya Yasha, or Senj Yasha, Kaya Yasha or Kaya Senj sometimes in the games, and whenever I pick it, the performance of that game is worse for me. So yeah. If you can explain why is it working better, I would love to hear that. If it's like from your experience, well, that's cool, but it is clearly not working for me. So unless I can learn from your experience and do stuff like you do, it will never work for me. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, me player. Oh god, that is the conversation in Chinese that I am not understanding. But I will allow it. Okay, back to the game. Oh, and I closed the chat from Twitch, so if somebody wrote there something... Okay, it's empty. Awesome. Okay, having no... How was it called? The specialist array led me to not having a level 5 before 1 minute mark. But I can live with that. Next minute will be super important as well. And I have full set of skills and even few rerolls. Tell him to use Google Translate. It's fine. I hope if there will be something inappropriate, it wouldn't be my fault. And I also believe Finger Up has a lot of subscribers and their own YouTube channel. So if something will go wrong, I will tell, and YouTube will be blaming me. I will tell that it's fault of Finger Up. I'm joking, obviously. I just trust you guys. Yeah, that just as I'm saying, that might be working for your play style. There might be some other explanation why it's actually supposed to be working for everyone else. But again, I would love to hear that explanation. I can explain why I think Oh, I didn't despawn it. There was a crystal. Oh god. I thought it's dead or it despawned, but it's just died. The big city, I mean. I can see how the small boost in damage that you receive from upgrade on Kaya can be super effective because of the amount of health that monsters have, the amount of damage you are dealing with one tap, but again, Handa does way more damage, clearly. The way Handa distribute that damage, I think, is also beneficial. And from my experience, every time I get Kaya upgrade over Handa, I'm getting worse results. So again, I would love to see more data on that statement, and I would love to learn from it, but for now, for me, there is no point into believing that. I mean, not believing that, I believe you. My point is that there is no point for me to adjust my game, to change my gameplay into thing that I know is not working for me. Right? Does it make sense? So maybe with more changes to how I play the game, and maybe something else. I have no enough information to adjust to these changes, where I supposed to prioritize Kaya upgrade over Handa. I have no information how I can apply this to make my game better, because every time I take Kaya upgrade, my results are worse. And I'm kinda not expecting placebo effect here, where if I will believe in this, it will be better. Again, I mean no offense in all I'm saying here. And I believe you, absolutely. I don't think you have any reason to lie about that. You still can be wrong. As I can be wrong. But yeah. Die already! I really want to leave that Roshan behind, so I will pick up its item on the way back with the Aghanim upgrade to Bounty Hunter here. So there will be one extra item from the chest. Yeah, the move speed matters, but again, it doesn't matter in every game. I believe Blinky, the person who set the 1.976 score back in December with the Magic Missile priority build, they were also prioritizing upgrade to Kaya. Like in the videos that they shared, they like purposely took Yasha over possibility to have Handa upgrade. So I see how some people prefer that, but again, in their case they had to like run through entirety of the map, which can show that Yasha helped there, obviously. It's not only working with existing data, it's just that this data that Kaya Yasha is better will not change anything for me. I did try to play with Kaya Yasha over Handa because game was forcing me to, and with the style I'm playing, or I don't know what is it. I need to change something more than just the build, because I tried this build multiple times and it didn't work for me. And if I will change something else on top of it, maybe it will be working for me as well. But if I will change just this item build and repeat something I already did multiple times in the past, like I see no way it will change the thing. Again, I can count on placebo effect that like when I will be believing in it, then it will be working. But I don't think this is the place for a placebo effect. My points are bad, right? My points are bad. I still don't have Handa. Yeah, I'm restarting this. No, Kaya is fine. Sure. Kaya is like the same 45% of damage. But again, I think that... so, even with Kaya, and I believe with Kaya Yasha, you are not killing one tap the ogres from 615. So basically, you're using two skills, like Chain Frost plus Magic Missile, or Magic Missile plus another Magic Missile to kill a single ogre. And this means that monsters are dying in batches. You throw Magic Missile, like bunch of mobs got like halved in their HP, and then Chain Frost follows, and it like collects all this batch that was damaged before into the death. And sometimes you have the mobs that are like half HP and multiple Chain Frost are flying at them after the bounce, or multiple Magic Missiles are flying into the same mob, and you're like overkilling that mob with like twice the damage. So you're wasting that damage basically. And when you have critical strike, that one does like 250% of damage or something, like more than twice damage sometimes. And at those times when it's like triggered, it's like instantly killing the mob, so there won't be targeting anymore. I know there could be like projectiles flying already, but if that mob is dying from a single one, it like decrease the time where halved mob like serving as a projectile target. So you're decreasing that time you're decreasing the chance that more projectiles will be wasted. And also on this outskirt of the screen, the mobs are appearing one by one, not like in the batches like I described in the first variant, like 10 mobs in the same place, but like in batches, one by one, here, there, and they are coming to you. And this spawn method is beneficial for the bouncing, where the mobs are far away from each other, so the bounce can like jump between them. This is why I believe the Honda is working better, but again, if I am wrong, and with Kaya Yasha update, the mobs are dying from the first hit, like all this explanation won't be working, and maybe the thing will be working. Maybe actually those are not dying from one hit, but are dying from 2 hits, and in case of having Honda, they are dying from 2 hits. So, like, the way I explain it doesn't mean that it works or not, but what is important is that, like, I did try. The game did force me multiple times into playing Kaya Yasha or Kaya Senj over the Honda, and every time I did it, my performance was lower, comparing to the runs with Honda. In Echelon 7 and in Echelon 8 as well. Like, I played multiple games already. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Okay, I'm out of rerolls. I have created a Reddit, which is Reddit Nest of Thorns, so you can post your games there. I have personal Discord, we can have discussions there. I maybe introduce the link into description in the future streams, but for now, here is the link to Discord. You can jump there and discuss, but that's not like a Nest of Thorns Discord, that's my personal one. Might be no difference between two, but whatever. Yeah, move speed might matter in the cases where you have to run for a long distance. It might also make difference how you collect stuff and how the monsters are being spawned while you're moving. There could be a lot of explanations, and again, I believe it is working. I just don't know how to make it work for me. The movements I am doing are not having any benefits from having Kaya Yasha over Kanda. Yeah, that was a long run. I'm sorry if I'm being defensive or look defensive, I don't know. I'm probably being defensive a bit. Yeah. I honestly would like to learn, because I bet you are doing a lot of things in the right way as you're reaching those 2.7 million runs multiple times already, and I didn't. But I need more data. That's it. I need to learn more than just the fact that Kaya Yasha is working better for you than Honda. Okay, give me a few seconds. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, I just turned back my table and checked Discord. Oh god, I was ranting for half a minute, or half an hour, or 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I will be ending this stream in like, I don't know, 15 minutes probably even shorter. Let's do some rapid restarts to run into amazing game, maybe. Okay, let's just do one game with a good spawn of chests, and no matter how it will end up, I will stop the stream after it. By the way, I've been playing offline, obviously, not on the stream lately. A lot of how's it called? The teamfight tactics. I was a fan of like this, not auto chess actually. I joined the auto chess kind of games movement with the release of Dota Underlords. But Dota Underlords is pretty dead. I played the game there, unranked one, and again, there were no updates for 2 years, and Teamfight Tactics is like actively developed, and I've seen even like designer of Teamfight Tactics is playing on the stream a lot, and streaming a lot. This is super fun. So I wonder how you, the active chat, who obviously liked the stream on YouTube, what do you think about me streaming some Teamfight Tactics? I'm no expert in that game. It requires a lot of knowledge to be good at, like what is working, what is not working, and I'm not even having like base knowledge of the game. Like I'm not good with items that can be built in it. I'm not good with like how the positions of the characters influence the game and stuff like that. So I'm still learning. I'm like somewhere in a gold league there. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. And if you guys are interested in it, and by guys I don't mean only men, I mean everyone, let me know if you would love to look that. Yeah. Here's the question, John. Do you want me to pick up Laguna or Mortimer Kisses anyway? Because I'm looking into Laguna. And while you're answering, I will read some chat. Made a channel with records of all heroes, so we could complete 3 heroes. Yeah. I don't remember if it was Yumi player, but I had some people suggesting this, how is it called? The... for Valve to have leaderboards for 3 different heroes. The only problem I see is that I don't think that the build will be changing. Starting with Chasm is bad idea. Your position, your inventory. Chasm early. Yeah, I mean, I don't, but I had no much choice here. Just said that they basically get Kaya Yasha first before Handa, so Handa could work better than that. Also, Kaya could provide high damage in early game before Handa. You don't need high damage early in the game. You need high damage at 615. And Kaya provides the same amount of damage that Handa does. Oh, awesome. So yeah, there are more people who are getting the 2.7 million runs. That is cool. Also, I'm behind. To be honest, I have a feeling that... So, I think that stream is harming my performance a bit. It might be like a hardware issue where like the game is underperforming while I'm streaming. But I'm also like real not super focused while I'm streaming on the game. And having a stream where I'm not paying attention to the chat makes little to no sense to me. So I don't know how to resolve that problem. Maybe over time I will have more mental capacity and I will learn to focus on the game more during the stream. Or like yeah, more and basically enough during the stream. And playing offline doesn't make much sense to me either. Anymore. Are you trying Laguna instead of Frost? No, I was looking into making this a magic missile run. And basically taking Laguna instead of the Mortimer Kisses. This is a busted run in any case. At this point in time. For many reasons. But I will probably finish it just for the good conclusion for this particular stream. Oh god, where is my... I'm not getting Chain Frost in this game. Okay, cool. I'm out of rerolls, so now I'm all up to the random number generator in this game. Yeah, Laguna instead of the Mortimer. From the games I had with Magic Missile, it doesn't seem like I'm able to level up Mortimer in time for any skeleton waves. Like I managed to get it to level like 4 or 5 during the 4-minute wave of skeletons, and it's like... It is better than Laguna in that perspective, like to kill skeletons, but Laguna grants some other benefits, like killing the Russians a bit faster, killing the boss a bit faster, and stuff like that. Yeah, but having Magic Missile at level 4 or 5 when I had the choice between Laguna and Mortimer still seemed to me like a chance to turn this game into the Mortimer Kisses game. Okay, I will go with Snotty, the bat. 2 items, that's fine. Crystallis, Octarine Core. Oh, I got Magnet, amazing. Just in time. I will still level up Mortimer once. I will level up Track, because other 2 options are pretty bad anyway. So yeah, as this game doesn't possess any potential for super high score game, I will be mostly focusing on the chat as I did before. So if anyone has any questions, I would love to discuss them and maybe answer them if I have an answer. Also, I have asked a question about how's it called? About the teamfight tactics. What do you think? Anyone has any opinion? Who wants to watch the teamfight tactics game? This is an auto chess from Riots. Ooh, I made it. Which is somewhat similar to Dota Underlords, but significantly different as well, in a way. Is Laguna Blade better than Knife Throw when you get Apex after maxing out your skills? I do think Laguna is better, but I heard some people prefer Knives. Yeah, I could have get Octarine here. I still have enough time for Honda to level up. Okay, this is an awful... I will not pick up that magnet. I will pick up that magnet when I will come here for the last boss of the game. And yeah, at this point in time, Kaya is more effective than Octarine Core, according to my math, at least. From DPS perspective, damage per second perspective. That would do it. Oh, okay, I'm leveling up the track because my other two skills are already maxed out. It took me a while to realize this is not a typical game for me. Not having the snotty butt that early in the game that often. Interesting. I'm 300,000 points behind the score of a normal game. I wonder if I will stay at the same pace. This will basically actually explain or show the fact that Aghanim for Chain Frost is super important, because Magic Missile is struggling right now a lot with cleaning up all this mess. Okay, I'm getting, yeah, nice. I got Magic Missile Aghanim. I don't think I have anything better than that for Aghanim upgrade right now. I have done 2.5 million without Frost Leech and Snotty. That's cool. I don't think I will make 2.5 million in this game, to be honest. But yeah, we will see. I will go through the corridor now to avoid picking up the magnet on the right. I will come back into this corner after I will kill the third mini-boss. And that would be the time where I pick up that magnet, basically. Singe combination, and let's pray for Yasha, which will allow to finish the trident. But I will pick up this magnet right now. I don't think there is point in waiting. I'm pretty sure I have reached the floor limit. Oh, floor limit. That sounds interesting. Floor cup. Floor. There is definitely some joke potential around this topic. Frost is not super important if you get good run. Apex. Okay, we will go with Apex. We will take Laguna Blade or Frostbite. Let's do Frostbite. I can get Aghanim on Frostbite theoretically as well. Aghanim on Laguna wouldn't do any change. I can go for Laguna and take Aghanim on the Magic Missile Arcane Bolt. I will finish it up, as last levels are more efficient than as early levels of anything. In most cases, and I'm also going to take Aghanim for for Arcane Bolt. What is the damage from Magic Missile? It's 62 right now, which is not that, which is pretty great actually. Arcane Bolt, nice. I have finalized it. I will hope this Roshan won't die there. It will be respawned on the top, yay! And I didn't waste any time on it waiting for. Yeah, the worst thing about Aghanim on Laguna, well, obviously it's like not increasing the damage, but it could benefit from like hitting high HP mobs in the last few minutes. There was a patch for Dota, and it introduced some changes to neutral items, and Nest of Thorns is using some assets from neutral items of the Dota, and the patch have changed a few things with neutral items of Dota. So yeah, we have new pictures for Nest of Thorns, but there is nothing on top of those new pictures. It's just a visual. So yeah, the worst about Aghanim on Laguna Blade, in my opinion, is that it is allowing Laguna Blade to hit all the projectiles into the Imperia and kill her faster, basically, which is undesirable. Where we are at minute 11, usually I want to have like 2.1 million points, and here I'm like at 1.8 or something. Yeah. Having no Chain Frost made a big toll on this game, but maybe this game was just like generally not that good, so it might not be a problem with Chain Frost, as John mentioned. But yeah, again, Chain Frost is being effective after minute 6, definitely. Before minute 6 is just most of the damage from Chain Frost is wasted into Skeletons. Skeletons has like only 14 HP. And Chain Frost dealing 100 damage into them makes it very inefficient ability. It's more targeted at minute 6. And early game being super important. And it wasn't good for me in this run, for sure. So probably not at least not only mistake, not only the problem that I have no magic Chain Frost in this game. Okay, another magnet was picked up. Oh, and there is not that much loot actually, so Snotty the Bat helps a lot in case of this like farming monsters in the mini boss pit. But it also may be the result of the fact that I'm not having Trident, and I'm simply not killing that many monsters, first of all, that many enemies, and also not killing that many of them outside of the screen, basically, where like some random projectile bounce is killing outside of the screen and the drop is staying there for quite a while. So last 10 seconds of the game before Imperia, and we are above 2.2 million points right now, which is not the luckiest game, but pretty lucky anyway. Maybe we can try Kaya and Yasha before Handa some few games to see if there will be some improvements. I am pretty sure this will happen. I am often being forced into Kaya upgrade instead of... No! Okay, I will have to wait for another invulnerability of Imperia before I die. I'm not going to do it on purpose. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We will see. I will probably die in the next Imperia invulnerability. Like in here. Whoop! Awesome, awesome. There is no... No, but it also doesn't make much sense right now because bounces into Imperia will be flying before... Oh, it was fine. Nice. So this is a 2.3 million run, which was lucky, but not super lucky. And this is the end of the stream as well. Welcome to the last minute of the stream. Nanki Alp, brother, remove array and take Tome of Knowledge. Then you take array later. Then the game nearly ends. I don't think that will work. I think array giving you 50% more projectiles will generate you more experience than 30% that you receive from 3 items of Tome of Knowledge. And yeah, I don't think that will work. You can have okay, Honda. It's 25%. Doesn't work. Trust me. Yeah, John has a lot of games with Tome of Knowledge, and if even John doesn't believe in Tome of Knowledge anymore, like I won't be there either. Speed matters. Why did you run into Imperia? And I used my ages to waste some time of Imperia, and Imperia summoned another mobs. Okay, that is all. Thanks everyone. Like this stream if you can. Come back to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot that you've been here. I'm streaming for you, and have a great day. See ya.